Welcome to Realty One Group Results with Teresa Overcash. You can reach her at 336-262-3111. Okay, let's dive right into this explainer. Today, we're going to completely shatter the illusion that the North Carolina high country is just one single unified mountain market. Seriously? Treating it like a monolith? That is the absolute fastest way to blow your budget. Let's get straight into the real numbers for 2026. $260,000. Yeah, you heard that right. That is the staggering median price gap between Boone and Wilkes County. We are talking about $250,000 difference for towns located in the exact same geographic region. What's really fascinating here is that it completely proves elevation and pretty mountain views aren't the only variables you need to consider. There's this whole hidden matrix of factors at play that can completely change your monthly payment. So we really need to compare 6 core high country towns: Boone, Blowing Rock, Banner Elk, Beech Mountain, West Jefferson, and Wilkes County. Now, a lot of buyers just hop online and search for towns near Boone, right? But those surface-level lists miss the mark entirely. We're diving deep into the hidden matrix today. We're looking way beyond just the sticker price to uncover the hidden reality of property taxes, restrictive zoning laws, and winter mountain access. These are the things that actually shape these 6 very distinct communities. Let's pit Watago County's anchor, Boone, directly against the gateway market of Wilkes County. Over in Boone, with a $525,000 median price, you're basically paying a premium for a fully serviced, year-round economy. You got Appalachian State University driving jobs no matter what the tourism season is doing. But when you compare that directly to Wilkes County, wow, you're looking at a median of just $265,000. It is an incredible entry-level affordability play. In fact, USDA zero-down financing is actually an option for most rural tracts out there.
But hold on, because you absolutely cannot just look at the purchase price. We have to talk about the tax paradox. Notice this completely counterintuitive pattern? Watauga County, which is home to pricey Boone and Blowing Rock, has the highest home prices, but the absolute lowest property tax rate at 0.353. Meanwhile, Wilkes County has the lowest home prices, but a significantly higher tax rate of 0.630. This is just a massive reminder that you literally have to run the complete math on your carrying costs before you even think about making an offer.
Now, for any investors tuning in who are looking for that Airbnb or VRBO income, listen up, because here is a major word of caution. Between 2023 and 2026, the red tape around short-term rentals has tightened up significantly. I mean, brochure appeal absolutely does not guarantee revenue anymore. For example, Boone has outright banned new short-term rentals in R1 residential zones. Banner Elk, they now enforce a strict 2-night minimum stay during the summer season. And if you're eyeing Beech Mountain for those winter ski yields, you often need a Beech Mountain Club membership just to give your guests access to the amenities they expect. You've really got to check the parcel-specific zoning before you buy. And speaking of Beech Mountain, we have to talk about the weather. 90. That is the jaw-dropping number of inches of snow Beech Mountain can see annually. So I really hope you like shoveling. It's actually the highest incorporated town east of the Mississippi. Now, take that 90 inches and compare it to Wilkes County, which gets a very mild 2 to 5 inches of snow a year. These towns are roughly 45 minutes apart, but they literally exist in completely different climate realities.
So, what does that weather actually mean for your wallet and your day-to-day lifestyle? Well, Beech Mountain's extreme elevation means your annual home insurance is going to run anywhere between $2,100 and $2,800. Plus, you are absolutely going to need a 4-wheel drive vehicle and tire chains in the winter. No way around it. Compare that to Wilkes County again, where your insurance drops down to between $1,200 and $1,700, and winter road closures are incredibly rare. The big takeaway here: elevation directly inflates your annual premium and fundamentally alters your daily driving reality.
So, bringing this all together, your actual reason for buying should absolutely dictate your mathematically sound town choice. Think about it like this. If you're a value-conscious retiree looking for mild winters, low carrying costs, and great healthcare access, you map beautifully to Wilkes County. If you're a remote worker or a full-time family needing schools, walkability, and year-round jobs, Boone is your anchor. And if you're an investor prioritizing short-term rental yields and peak seasonal occupancy, you map straight to Beech Mountain. Which brings us to a final, really important question. Have you been shopping for a mountain brochure, or are you ready to find your true high country lifestyle match? You know, it's so easy to fall in love with a postcard, but real estate requires data-driven decisions. If you want to get this right, you really need to look past the surface. I highly recommend taking Teresa Overcash's free 10-minute lifestyle match assessment online to map out your true priorities, like your commute tolerance, your winter driving comfort, and your rental goals against these 6 towns. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer, and remember, find the town first and the perfect house will follow.